5,000 rand. That's how much the Western Cape government is willing to pay for information on illegal firearms. The province's MEC for Police Oversight and Community Safety, Reagen Allen, is hoping that relaunching the reward system will help reduce the number of guns on the streets. He's reassuring anyone who has information that their identities would, under no circumstances, be made public. Let's find out more details about the initiative. I'm joined via Zoom by MEC Allen. Thank you so much for speaking to us. So this is a revitalization of an old initiative, if I understand correctly. And if so, can you tell us how much success you had with it in the past?
Anlie, thank you so much for this particular opportunity. And as we observe Freedom Day, I'm so aware, Anlie, that so many of our residents here in the Western Cape, when we ask the question of whether they are living free from crime and from fear of crime, the answer will often be no, because we have seen an amount of illegal firearms contributing to murders in the province. In the past, and specifically to your question, we have seen great success in that regard. However, when the previous MEC took up office, this particular reward system came to a stop. I've been very adamant in terms of relaunching this particular reward system. I've had engagements with the South African Police Service and a number of stakeholders to ensure that those reports that do come in can actually lead to us safeguarding the residents of the Western Cape and those that will be providing the information. Our SAPS members that will be manning that particular telephone line, which is 021 466 0011, has already been vetted. So we are looking forward to receiving a number of tip-offs, because we can't live in a society where 44% of all murders here in the Western Cape in the first 10 months, 10 weeks alone in our province, has been a result of firearms.
Can you just quantify the problem for us in terms of the numbers of illegal guns out there? And I know it's a very difficult number to give exactly because they're not registered weapons. They often go undetected. But, you know, based on statistics, police statistics of guns they have recovered, what is your feeling, your estimate about the numbers of illegal guns out there?
Anlie, you are quite correct in saying it's a difficult number to actually get to. I think I would like to remind viewers tonight as well that a number of years ago, there was also the Prinsloo matter. And the Prinsloo matter caused such a lot of havoc because even the courts identified at the time that that particular former SAPS officer sold guns that was in the custody of the South African Police Service to gang members here in the Western Cape. So it is difficult. We have seen our LEAP program over the last few months alone. They have taken over 170 illegal firearms off our streets. So we are making sure that those firearms, which research also shows, ultimately contribute to between 12 and 14 murders. One illegal firearm could contribute to 12 to 14 murders. So we want to make sure it is not on our streets, but it is very difficult to put an actual number on the amount that is circulating.
So let's talk a little bit about the expectations for this reward program. We see in a number of instances in communities where people live in fear, especially of gangsterism, that there is a hesitancy to cooperate with the police precisely because of fear of reprisals. You've said that this anonymous tip-off line, you know, people's identities will be protected. What kind of cooperation are you expecting from the community?
Anlie, I want to again assure the public at large to ultimately use this particular opportunity, this particular avenue, in order to remove the illegal firearms from our streets. Like I've said, we have had engagements with a number of stakeholders. And Anlie, I remember fondly when I went to one of our community policing forums, they literally told me, we don't want even a reward system, because we are wanting our guns to be off our streets. All those illegal firearms will be off our streets. But this is also serving as an encouragement for those community members that are aware of any illegal firearms, and that is if it's on a person or if it's hidden somewhere, that it will be anonymous, and like I've indicated, it is up to 5,000 Rand. So part of the safeguards is also that it's 1,500 Rand will be awarded to the individual who reports that particular matter when an arrest is made directly linking that particular firearm to a person, an additional 1,500 Rand. And when that actually leads to a person being convicted and it is tied to that particular illegal firearm, a balance of 2,000 Rand will then be paid out to the person who made the report. But any person is still at liberty to make use of our hotline in order to report these illegal firearms, even if they do not want to receive that particular reward. But if any person needs any encouragement, they are more than welcome to use the reward system, and it will be anonymous. Like I've said, we've had engagements, we've signed the protocol documents, and everything is good to go. We are now going to put on the posters in each and every SEP station and at other partner organizations like law enforcement, in our libraries, everywhere we want the information to be out so that the public can make use of it.
Just remind us what that number is. 021
466 0011.
021 466 0011 if you would like to report an illegal firearm that you are aware of in the Western Cape. Thank you so much. That was Reagen Allen, Western Cape MEC for Police Oversight and Community Safety.